I'm in the Garden of Gethsemane. We're actually in the Kidron Valley in a garden that dates back to the time of Jesus. There are olive trees here. These are not the same olive trees at the time of Jesus. But if this is the very garden where Jesus prayed, these olive trees would be offshoots of those gardens. Titus in 70 AD, when he conquered Jerusalem, would have cut all the trees down. But this is significant because in Matthew chapter 26, starting verse 36, we have the historical event, the incredibly important to our belief of Jesus praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, him praying that to the Lord, that if it was possible for him to take away the cup which represents God's wrath that would be poured out on Jesus. And Jesus went to the Father humbly in submission and in agony because he had a holy fear of the judgment that would come upon him. Jesus took on himself the sins of the world, our sins. He paid the price. He took on God's righteous, holy judgment on the cross. He died so that we can live. And in this very garden, it is likely this garden, Jesus prayed. You see here, Christians come here to pray. The word Christian means little Christ, in a sense of we are to be like Christ. So the New Testament uses the word Christian because we are supposed to resemble Christ. Now, as we're in this garden, we don't have to ask God to take away the cup of wrath because Jesus already took that cup for us. He took that cup of wrath. It was more terrible than the physical death on the cross was the spiritual judgment that he experienced. He actually experienced the wrath due to us for our sins so that we would not have to experience the wrath of God for eternity in hell. Amazing grace.